series that's all knotted up in one apiece. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the 3, small forward. So the Pistons will get the first possession. Pass to Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Outside Bain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Magic, Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And not many guards are built like Bain. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
And Bain drops them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Cunningham finds Robinson. Here's Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one drops for him.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Carter. Banchero the screen. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Thompson pulls it in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Carter, the pass to Bain. Goes up at the elbow. It's good.
Yeah, really, Bain is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's the catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Suggs, the pass to Bain. Wagner for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Free throw, no good. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 1. Banchero. Oh, great D that time from Harris.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Thompson, screen on Suggs. Steps back and fires. And it's Cunningham missing. Orlando with the ball. In the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Carter. The 3 is up. And another three for Orlando.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch-and-shoot chances.
And here's Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Suggs. And here's Cunningham outside. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The 3 from Suggs. That shot, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Spins. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
That one falls. Wagner's got 5 now.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Cunningham against Suggs. Cunningham passes to Robinson. Thompson with it. Pass to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. The rebound by Carter.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Thompson with a steal. Cunningham against Suggs. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Duran finds Thompson. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And stolen by Bain. Here's Wagner. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pistons trail by 4. Takes a step back. And stolen by Bain. Carter with it. Now guarded by Harris. Here's Banchero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes a first.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
And Banchero drops them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Now Cunningham. Here's Duran. The shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Duran.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Banchero with a screen on Thompson. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Shoots over Thompson. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Cunningham looking it over. Off target from outside.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Harris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. Jenkins is checked in for the Pistons.
Number 24, Davis Jenkins.
Orlando leading by 8. Suggs outside. Wagner for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Suggs doing a nice job being aggressive. They're challenging defenders and getting rewarded with the call.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
That's good from Suggs.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Wagner. And Black subbed in for Bain. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Duren. And Herter's subbed in for Cunningham. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 7-point differential from the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Black. Suggs outside. Inside. Shot clock at 6. And Bataze gets it to go. Here's Jenkins. Still without a bucket. Outside Herter. Down low. Here's Stewart. Count the basket.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Orlando leading by 7. Suggs outside. And Carroll with a screen on Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Kane's checked in for Orlando. And a switch here also for Detroit. LeVert's checked in. And stolen by Herter. Pass to Jenkins. LeVert right side. Picked by Stewart. Now Herter. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Out to Harris. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point landing at the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Magic leading by 5. Black outside. Pass to Batase. Black outside. Over Herter. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Pistons trail by 5. Now here's Harris. Shoots. It's rebounded by Batase.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Black. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Magic lead by 7.
I like to see Black hunt his shots. He can shoot the basketball and do damage from mid-range when he's aggressive.
Harris down low. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And there's the screen. Black passes to Suggs. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to LeVert. Back to Harris. And here's Herter. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Batase. A minute 37 left in the first. Here's Black. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Black's got 5 now.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's the Silva. Off the mark there with a 3. Pistons trail by 8. Elbow shot. No luck on that one.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
And stolen by Herter. LeVert outside. 23 seconds left in the first. 6 to shoot. And Suggs, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Orlando earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Magic leading by 10. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Anthony Black out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham passes to Durant. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Banchero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Thompson.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, one of the things you love about Banchero, he shows you his passion for the game. He brings great effort every night, and he's a guy his teammates love playing with.
And Banchero drops them both. Pistons trail by 10. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Softly drops in the floater. Thompson's got 6.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Now here's Black. He's watched by Cunningham. From the top of the key. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 7 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Cunningham. Black defending. Here's Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one misses. Magic leading by 9. Banchero surveys. Black outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Catching the defender just a little bit out of position allowed Black to earn a trip to the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
Are we calling Anthony Black a guard or point forward at 6'7"? He's got so much size, but I would tend to lean towards him being just a big guard.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Duran with a screen on Banchero. Over to the wing. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Green. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. Outside Bane. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Tries a 10-footer and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for your Magic, Wendell Carter, shooting one.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
Thompson, no good. Orlando leading by 14. Wagner looking it over. Robinson against Bain. Carter, a screen on Robinson. Oh, there's the alley. Turin with a steal. And there's the call on Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul, just something to keep in mind.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Robinson finds Green. And here's Cunningham outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Here's Wagner. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Wagner's got 7 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Thompson outside. To end the run. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 7 assists in the game. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Magic leading by 14. And here's Black. 9 points in the game. Pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. Picked by Carter. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw no good.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
Stewart, he's checked in for Thompson. And he sinks the second. Pistons trail by 15. Cunningham outside. Gets a very good look and converts. Cunningham's got 6.
Dialed in, Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Black with it. Banchero finds Bain. No good on the 3. The Pistons have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Stewart's gotten his second bucket.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Bain. Over Robinson. Bain, no good. Pistons trail by 11. Right side Green. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Javonte Green to the line. It's going to go on Anthony Black. Detroit shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
What's up?
Free throw no good for Green. Stewart outside from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Black. He's got 9. The rebound by Detroit. Outside, Green. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Green. Stewart, the pass to Robinson. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Orlando leading by 6. Now here's Black. Outside Bain. Back to Black. Clock at 6. And Carroll with a screen on Robinson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Magic making a switch here. Bataze's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Karis LeVert's checked in for Green. Jenkins comes in for Robinson.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Detroit with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run. And again, the Pistons missing. The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And Carroll no good. Pistons trail by 6. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist by Cunningham.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Black. Harris is checked in for Detroit. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. At one point, they led by 16. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. Suggs has got 5.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
And he dunks it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Kane. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Pistons trail by 8. Picked by Stewart. Here's Jenkins. with two hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Suggs outside. On the wing, Bain lets it go from deep. Here's Batadze. And he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 8.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Cunningham. The three. Cash from Cunningham on the three ball.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Here's Suggs. He has 7. Now here's Bain. To the wing on the left. Kane. Another shot. Batadze a screen on Levert. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Levert, that's good.
Levert's athleticism on full display as he makes great effort in the fast break.
Orlando leading by 3. And here's Suggs. Outside Bain. Takes a 3. That doesn't go either for Bain.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Jenkins. He'll tie it up. That one misses. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Wagner on the wing. Over Harris. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, whether his shot is contested or not, that's not going to bother Franz Wagner.
Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Stewart. Over Batadze. Stewart, no good. The Magic shooting the rock well at 46%. Now Batadze. Here's Kane. Orlando moving the ball around. Now Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Wagner with a screen. Suggs, no good. And Detroit is shooting it well. Almost 50% to the floor.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Here's Bain. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Orlando leading by 5. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Batadze. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 8 rebounds in the game. Cunningham against Suggs. Pass to Jenkins. Three-pointer. Orlando with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains.
The previous play is under review.
We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this.
23.
Howdy, folks. Game 3 here at the half, and it is a substantial deficit for the Detroit Pistons.
When you're ice cold from three-point land, it's definitely time to change things up.
What do you know about being ice cold from three-point land? I don't know. It's part of their DNA. But at this point, they need to see the ball go through the net. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.